we're here with Willem from ECDPM and Bridget from SEATINI discussing some key issues with regarding to putting smallholder farmers within the CAADP process. And we just had an interesting session talking about seeds, and so the regional economic community of COMESA has recently adopted new regulation regarding seed harmonization. And so I wanted to ask you, what are the main issues for smallholder farmers with regards to seed legislation and harmonization?
I think the main issue, briefly, in regard to harmonization of seed laws is that this harmonization is not putting farmer varieties into consideration. Mm-hmm. It is mainly considering the seed companies that can breed varieties that are distinct, uniform and stable. So it has closed off the farmer varieties onto the market, and they can't trade in seed if this is implemented if we domesticate it at national levels. And the other issue is that we'll have a one-stop center for seed certification, and we'll have a system where if a seed is certified in one country, it can only be tested into another country, which is 2 countries, and then it can now move all over the 20 countries.
One of the key topics for discussion was the issue of seeds, because of course seeds are so crucial for agriculture. But for now, what the Africans are trying to do with the comprehensive Africa Agriculture Development Program hasn't managed to unlock really the opportunities related to improving seeds, etc. I was wondering what has been the approach in Brazil in terms of improving seeds, but also making sure that the traditionally used seeds remain available, etc. Because probably Africa is interested in learning from the experience of Brazil in terms of agricultural growth.
Well, actually, seeds or any genetic resources are a very, very important factor for agriculture, not only in the present, but especially if you consider the future. So it is important that public institutions be able to collect and store those genetic materials.
I think the coming year, 2014, International Year of Family Farming, and the African Union Year of Food Security and Agriculture, it's really a fantastic opportunity to put women really center stage. They are a natural part, of family farming systems, and you can really highlight what they are doing. And then there's also the opportunity to go beyond the stereotypes. What we know already is that women work hard, they do 80% of the labor, and that they look after the children, and they are multitasking, all these things are there. But beyond that, there are also brains behind family farming. They have a lot of knowledge about it, and knowledge which is often very much underestimated.
In light of the upcoming CAADP 2014 review, would you like to share with us some key points you think that CAADP should address regarding smallholder farmers in Africa?
Well, basically, if we review what CAADP has been doing in the last decade, really it is now 10 years, is it has set itself the objectives to promote the public investment in agriculture up to 10%, which it hasn't really achieved. Actually, the public investment in agriculture has been going down in the past decade. It also promoted growth, agriculture growth every year up to 6%, which also didn't happen. So in that sense, the results have been quite meager. And our question really was, how come? How is that possible? That they're not really making progress in this area.
Well, food security, I think, has 2 levels that we need to appreciate. The first is the direct effects that trees and the agro-ecosystem can provide. That's the trees producing edible products, fruits, nuts, whatever. And then there's the second impact, which is the trees themselves improving the agro-ecosystem, making that into a functioning ecosystem so that you start to get better nutrition, you get the food life cycles and food chains working properly, and also hydrology and carbon sequestration. All these things come in. And so the way to upscale, I think, is probably to build on the successes that we've had. The successes at the moment are fairly small scale, but I think they demonstrate that there is real potential to go well beyond the current Millennium Development Goals.